Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deep Rock Galactic. We're starting today here inside my room, because I wanted to quickly do a walk around and look at the Yuletide decorations. Yuletide has come to the space rig, and it looks nice. I always like the holiday decoration things, the themes that they put in the game. I think it's a neat little addition to it, you know. Ooh, we got some casual as well. Oh my god, it's Santa Claus. I wonder what he looks like if I had the teleport brew out there. No, maybe I'll take a quick wormhole special, see if I can spot the motherfucker. Wonder if it's gonna be like the fucking management dude. Something. I'm sure there's someone out there who's like no clips through the wall or something. But still. Oh man. Damn you, game. I hate it when I teleport inside the ship. For today, I wanted to do another overclock let's look at. First impressions or whatever, etc, etc. I guess I'll rock this guy. I usually use him with the Fat Boy overclock, but I remember there was a rocket jump compound, which is nice. I do like the idea of the hyper propellant too, just to like see how that thing works. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. Well, I think I'll do the rocket jump compound first. Think that is pretty cool. So we're going to be mostly relying on our primary gun to do damage, but that is fine because the engineer is so goated. Don't really need another one, you know? Don't really need two guns. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing the... I'm going to save this yearly assignment for another episode, because I have a pretty good idea for it. Instead of doing this mission, I'm just going to do like a simple mining mission on HAS 5, as always. I mean, I like the mining missions. It's been a little while since I've done a mining mission in the real life. I'll see you guys inside the cave. Alright, I really hope I actually switched out the rock... Oh yeah, this is not the Fat Boy. The Fat Boy doesn't have 21 ammo. So the rocket jump compound, I mean, it's pretty obvious what it does just by the name, but in case you haven't heard of it, or haven't played like TF2 or whatever, here's what it does. Okay, that was a little bit unimpressive. Not gonna lie, I think I have to be in the air for it to really kick off. Yeah, there we go. It lets you launch yourself far away. I'm pretty sure TF2 is where rocket jumping comes from. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure in Halo you could also do like grenade jumping and stuff, but I feel like it was less of a thing. I don't know, I'm very ignorant on the history of it, but I remember it being a meme in that game. Is there seriously only like this little bit of nitra? Excuse me? Highly rude game. There we go. We almost got there. This rocket jump compound actually does like tear ass in terms of just like how far it launches you. I wonder if there's any like speedrunning potential with the rocket jump compound. I mean, it's gotta be worse than just playing Scout, but you do have the advantage of having all the other engineer features. I believe I was recommended to do... I can't remember if it was a comment or if it was like a Discord message from a viewer, just like recommending I do the rocket jump compound. So that is why I'm doing it right now. Just kind of traveling through the cave. Oh, there's a lot of bugs. Can this stuff even take out a normal Steve? Let's see. It does incredibly little damage. which, of course, you know, did not expect it to do much damage, but wanted to give it a try nevertheless. Oh, some red sugar. That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna get a little bit of a speed boost. It still does take out armor, so it's not like completely worthless, you know, especially for like stinktails and shit. So that is nice at least. I'm gonna shred these guys, the Shredder Swarm. Get some Morkai mining. Oh no, I mined some more. Get out of here, elf. Little fucking bastard. I mined some Mork in the original cave, but I ended up picking it up. Well, hopefully it's not the difference between me, like, backtracking all the way to the original cave or, you know, having enough Mork for the mission. I mean, you usually get, like, a bunch of extra Morkite unless you miss a few too many veins. So it should be completely fine. Guess I'll go up here. Okay, I failed my attempts. I'm just gonna regen my shields a little bit. Big swarm detected. Fuck you, mission control. There we go. I really like the rocket jump compound. Feels good. Probably should start mining this nitro. Could rocket jump up here as well, but I'm probably gonna want to chill in this little like corner. That's my stuff, you know. My combat strategy. Otherwise, it's not guaranteed that bugs will run in front of my turrets, and also I won't be able to refill the turrets. Yeah, you get a little bit of damage with the rocket jump compound. Uh-oh. I thought I had a power attack. Cost me a life. It is what it is. Okay, I think I probably need to start kiting these guys a little bit more. It's a really obnoxious time to have a spitball infector wake up, but whatever. Oh no. Please, Bosco, shoot it. Thank you. Okay, I think it still one-shots a normal grunt when you hit them. So that's not too bad, actually. Maybe I'm just too spoiled by the immense damage of the Fat Boy overclock. I just kind of assumed that because it had such a tinier number, the rocket jump stuff, it wasn't able to do that stuff. I mean, having like a little like one that you can just use over and over isn't too bad, actually. No, grenade launcher, that is.
Need some free space. Make another posse.
I think I'm just gonna call resupply pod right now, even though it's not like the greatest time to do so, because I don't really want to like wait until I go into the next cave and be like out of ammo, because there's usually like some bugs that are just like chilling and neutral in a side cave. Okay, I think that compacted dirt leads nowhere, but I might as well have Bosco mine that. I'm just gonna make my way up. You can kind of avoid the fall damage a little bit if you... There's like this little vault you can do when you like jump up next to a surface. Can I avoid fall damage with the rocket jump compound? Let's see. Oh, I can actually. It's a little bit more dubious, but still. I think I'm gonna go kill that fucking gnome as well. Get out of here. I don't think I'll be able to kill him. My weapon's just too short range. I don't need the performance point bonus. I'm already at level 100. Bosco did actually mine through that. That's hilarious. Might as well just keep going. I think in this latter half of the mission, I'm gonna try to make more use of the rocket jump compound. It's like a combat thing, just to stress test how good that is. So I think it probably is important. Don't think it makes 100% sense to have overclock that makes your weapon useless and turns into a second traversal tool, because, you know, I already have a traversal tool in the platform gun, you know. So far it seems pretty decent. Come on, Molly. Is there any buganoids I can shoot? I think we're closing into the final chamber. This might be the final chamber. I hear some bugs. I think they're in the chamber below. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so the area damage itself seems to do like half a grunt's HP bar. No, actually like 3/4. If you land pretty close to the grunt, you can one-shot them as well. So it seems to have like a, I want to say like a gradient for the amount of damage it's doing, which I think makes sense. You know, I think that's very logical. It's kind of weird that in like D&D, the fireball doesn't do the most damage to stuff in the center. It'll obviously be kind of a pain in the ass. I always thought about like having a homebrew rule for the fireball where it was like it did X d6 damage and then minus 1d6 damage for every 5 feet from the center. It was. Though I can only imagine like how much of a pain in the ass it would be. You know, counting out, like say you hit 5 dudes, so it's 5 different calculations you'd have to do. The old 2nd edition form of fireball was even more like, I want to say autistic than that. Don't know if there's a better word for like such like needlessly complicated stuff. But how they calculated the fireball is that it had like an amount of surface area, or no, volume, that it would expand, right? So it I think it was like a 10-foot cube per level of wizard the wizard had. Which is kind of a weird way to put it. Multi-classing was different in 2nd edition. It wasn't like 5e where you could take like 5 levels in wizard and 5 levels in fighter. So, you know, a 9th level wizard would have 9 by 10 by 10 cubes, for example. Bosco, can you help me out here? I was kind of looking for another resupply so I could fight the swarm. Just to continue to test this shit. I guess I'll call the resupply during this wave. Okay. A little bit disappointing, it did not kill the dudes in one hit. Just gonna call the resupply now. I see the enemies also have their own yoinking their own rocket jump compound they're using. Alright, here's the resupply. I'm willing to go down for the resupply. I care not. Haha, look at that. The Great Escape. That's what I'm talking about. Plus, you can damage all the enemies around you as you're making your like quick escape. That's pretty good. Is that it for the wave? I was kind of hoping there'd be a little bit more. I guess not. It says the wave is petering out. Usually that means there's like a few more waves of dudes. You know, as far as a tactical option goes, I don't think that this is bad necessarily. Like, I feel like it packs enough of a punch where I can shoot into a group of enemies and I don't feel too bad about it, right? Like, I can kill a grunt if you directly hit the grunt, which is cool. Does reasonable damage to a bunch of them. It does take like 2 shots to like get like a big group of grunts killed, but you know, that's probably to be expected. You know, not every grenade launcher can have like the pure like ass blistering power of the Fat Boy Overclock. I'm gonna test it a little bit more as we go to the drop pod. Of course. I mean, any grenade launchers can be able to clear out the exploders just because they have such a low hit point bar. Oh, that's so nice. Alright, I need to get over there now. Man, can you imagine if with the grappling hook you could just kill enemies with it too? I'm actually really feeling it. Now we had that like little scenario where I was making use of it as a traversal mechanism. I really like that. I hope Molly takes just the most degenerate path so that I can just keep up with it with the rocket jumps. Kind of looks like we're going through a narrow tunnel. While I'm in the narrow tunnel, I basically just have like the deep core but worse, which is whatever. I think the overclock gives a little bit of extra ammo too, so it's not like all bad. Even in this case, I mean. Alright, is there gonna be another wave? It's probably gonna be another wave. I wanna shoot some more grunts. Exploders. Lame. You definitely have to be like pretty close to get the full effectiveness of the rocket jump too. So it is like a big, like a shield eater. Whenever you use it this way. Oh, did that stun that guy? Based. Come on, Molly. Get in there. There we go. I wonder if I could have launched myself out and still won the mission. That'd be pretty funny. So that was the rocket jump compound. I have to say, I'm pretty pleasantly surprised. When I saw the 70 area damage, I was like, wow, this turns this gun into hot garbage. But still felt pretty usable. It was also fun to jump around. Extremely dangerous because the engineer doesn't have the fall damage reduction. I think if I was like an actual like insane mad lad, what I could probably do is launch myself up with the rocket compound and then use the platform gun to sort of like cushion my fall because it like reduces fall damage if you land on a platform, which I think would be pretty cool. I don't know like how reliable it would be because you can sort of like outspeed your platform and then land on the grounds through the platform before it like fully forms. So that'd be a danger. You'd probably have to do like some little like mental trigonometry to just put it like where you're gonna land. But still, say it's pretty good. I think I prefer the Fat Boy overclock personally, just because I like the idea of just like you have only a few of these guys, but they, you know, you use them when you need them, and it just absolutely fucks shit up when you do. But I think if you didn't have any other overclock, it adds a tool to the tool belt, and it doesn't really seem to make the grenade launcher that much worse. Like, functionally speaking. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you next time for more Deep Rock Galactic. Goodbye!